Statement of meeting each other in person. Ano nga ba ito kahalaga? One of the important pieces of evidence for a K-1 or Fiancé visa petition is proving that the U.S. citizen petitioner and the foreign citizen fiancé have met in person within the 2 years immediately before filing Form I-129F. USCIS allows the couple to provide a written statement explaining the circumstances of their in-person meeting supported by documents that help verify when and where the meeting took place. Writing this statement may seem simple, but it is important to make it clear, factual, organized, and consistent with the other evidence included in your petition. Your statement should explain the circumstances of your meeting, including the dates, location, how you traveled, how long you stayed together, and what you did during your visit. Think of this letter as a simple written timeline of your in-person meeting. You do not need to write an overly emotional love story. Instead, focus on facts that can be supported by your evidence. For example, if you traveled to meet your fiancé, you may include your travel dates, destination, accommodation, activities you did together, and any other details that help establish that you are physically present together. It is also helpful to organize your statement together with supporting evidence such as passport stamps, airline tickets or boarding passes, hotel receipts, dated photographs, travel itineraries, and other records. USCIS specifically identifies these types of documents as possible evidence of an in-person meeting. Most importantly, make sure that everything in your statement is truthful and consistent with your actual relationship and supporting documents. Your goal is to give USCIS a clear picture of when, where, and how you and your fiancé met in person, and to make it easy for the officer reviewing your petition to connect your statement with the evidence you submitted. Here is an example of a statement of in-person meeting. Put the date on top. After the date, you put the re means regarding. Form I-129F petition for alien fiancé. Then below that is the petitioner's name, full name of U.S. citizen petitioner. Then beneficiary, you write the full name of foreign citizen fiancé or fiancée. Then after that, you put to whom it may concern, or if you know the USCIS location where you are going to send the letter or your petition, just put it there. Then you start with I. You write the full name of U.S. citizen petitioner. For example, Michael Villegas Jackson. The petitioner in the above reference Form I-129F petition filed on behalf of my fiancé, then mention the name or write the name of your fiancé or the beneficiary. Let's say Ana Marie Jane Garcia. Then you write, I am writing this statement to provide a detailed account of our in-person meeting and to submit evidence demonstrating that we have met in person during the required 2-year period immediately preceding the filing of our Form I-129F petition. Next is the circumstances of your meeting. You write under that, I first met my fiancé, Ana Marie Jean Garcia, in person on, so you put the month, day, and year in, and then you put the city and the country. Prior to meeting in person, so you have to briefly explain how you first became acquainted. For example, communicated through an online dating platform or social media and developed a relationship over time. After communicating and getting to know each other, we decided to meet in person. I traveled from the city, the state, and then the country, United States, to, and then you write again the city and the country, on, and then the date. I arrived in city, country, on, then the date where I met. You write the name of the beneficiary, let's say the Anna Marie Jean Garcia, for the first time in person at, and then you write the location where you met if appropriate. During my visit, we spent time together from, so you write the start date, through, and then the end date. We visited. In this part, you have to briefly list locations or activities such as tourist attractions, restaurants, family homes, or other places. During this visit, I also had the opportunity to meet, let's say you met their parents or family. So, beneficiaries' names, families, friends, if applicable. But if not, you don't need to put it. We spent time together as a couple and created memories that further strengthened our relationship and confirmed our decision to pursue marriage. Evidence of our in-person meeting. So in this section, you will list down the evidences that can prove that you really met each other in person. So you say, to support this statement, we are submitting copies of documents demonstrating that we were physically present together during the required period. These documents include, as applicable, copies of airline tickets and or boarding passes, copies of relevant passport pages and entry, exit stamps, travel itineraries or flight confirmation, hotel or accommodation receipts, photographs of us together during the visit, photographs with family members and or friends, if applicable, other dated documents demonstrating our presence together. The photographs and other supporting documents are organized and labeled to make it easier to identify the date, location, and circumstances of our meeting. Subsequent visits. In this part, you may only include it if you visited your fiancé more than once, but if not, it is fine. Let's say, for example, after initial in-person meeting, we continued to visit each other or had additional visits. For example, I visited Anna Marie Jean Garcia again from, then you put a date, to another date, in, and then the location. During this visit, you need to briefly describe activities and or time spent together when you visited her or him. Okay, next, these visits allowed us to continue developing our relationship in person and to spend additional time together before deciding to move forward with our K-1 or Fiancé visa petition. Our intention to marry. In this part, you are going to write both intention to marry each other. You may say, our relationship has continued to grow through our time together in person and through our ongoing communication when we are apart. We have mutually decided that we want to marry and establish our life together in the United States. We intend to marry each other within 90 days of, then you put the beneficiaries' names, admission to the United States as a K-1 non-immigrant as requested for the K-1 visa process. I respectfully submit this statement together with our supporting documentation as evidence of our in-person meeting. I certify that the information provided in this statement is true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. Thank you for your consideration of our petition. Respectfully. Then below the line, you put your full name if you are the petitioner. Then, under your full name, you put petitioner, then the date. For the date, you put the month, day, and then the year. Also, never ever forget to sign above your name with wet ink. Signing your documents electronically is not advisable, especially right now or during this time, because the USCIS is very strict with all the paperwork or documentation that we were sending to them. And this might become a reason for your paperwork to be sent back to you or to get denied, and you don't want to happen that to you. Alright?
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification for more updates.